All right. You know what? I'm going to shut up. The floor is yours.
All right. Yeah, since we last spoke, he's been doing great. We've stopped treats. We've gone to a
Get it into the blur. It's my thumb, not my
yeah,
middle finger.
yeah. We're good. We're good. Yeah, we've stopped the treats. We've gotten rid of a lot of his toys in favor of some more enriching things. We got him a sheepskin toy, a couple different things that we can do together as opposed to just chew toys and stuff like that. Giving him the option to do what he wants to do on his own time rather than forcing him to do the things that we need him to do. Of course, with like a toddler too, there's certain things that are no question we need him to do to keep him safe. But
Yeah, within
um,
reason, right?
yep, within reason, definitely. He's been phenomenal, completely different dog.
Wow, I'm glad to hear it. And it's only been,
Yep.
what, 3 weeks since we first talked?
Yeah. It's been about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep. We halved his medication. So what he's taking right now is half of what he was taking when we originally spoke. He's doing great. We'll probably drop it down another half again within the next couple weeks.
Okay.
Um,
It's better to play it safe,
Outside of
getting
that,
off Prozac, because that stuff is hard in the system.
yeah, yep, and that's what I read too. Is that you really want to slow taper off of it and not harsh.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, he's been doing great. I'm gonna turn you up here real quick. He's howling.
Okay.
All right, there we go. All right, should be good.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. Like I said, we haven't started on the CBD yet, just because I want to get him off the medication before
You
we
may
do
not need
that.
it.
But
You may not need it if he's doing that well.
okay,
But I mean,
sure,
it won't
sure.
hurt. It won't hurt to try.
Yeah,
It doesn't hurt. And
yeah,
especially if there's
definitely.
any, it helps so many medical things too, right?
Yep. Yeah, he's day and night, man. It's amazing. It's thank you so much.
Oh, you know what? You did it on your own. All you did is listen.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
gave
do
us
anything.
you gave us the ammunition though, and
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's what we needed for sure.
I appreciate that, but
Absolutely.
just understand. I mean, you chose to listen, you chose to understand, and you did it on your own, not me.
Yeah, and
You know.
we do appreciate it. Yeah, he's doing good. So he's about to go in on the 8th for a just a checkup, like a yearly checkup. We've completely gotten rid of the behaviorists. I pretty much told her that I was speaking with you, and it's funny. She emailed me back and said, well, I guess this is a learning experience for the both of us. And I haven't emailed her back since then.
Oh,
So, so
there's gonna be a whole lot of a learning experience coming. Let me
yeah,
tell you.
definitely.
Well,
So
that is wonderful.
yeah,
So, do you have any issues left over? Like, is there anything left over right now?
yeah, a couple different things. Nothing too serious. Like I said, his violent attacks are he hasn't had around in almost a month. You can hear him howling out there. He's a lot of it's just kind of reluctance to do things, so we are having to spend a little extra time getting up earlier in the morning and stuff like that. But as
And
far as attacks go,
that'll go. That'll come.
yep.
It's only
As
been
far
three
as
weeks.
yeah, definitely. We're not trying to. I mean, we're very grateful for where we are right now, compared to 3 weeks to a month ago.
I'm so happy for
It's
you.
just yeah, he's something else. He'll come up to us. We rub him. We lays on our lap. He's day and night, man.
Because now you're getting a proper relationship. Eh?
Yeah, definitely,
You know.
definitely.
Now he's becoming your
He's
best friend. That's the real best friend.
Yep, and that's kind of what I try and keep in mind too. Is what you said that it's like a toddler. You can't treat a dog like a dog. You have to treat them as you would a child, and
Yeah.
that's essentially what we've been trying to do.
Yeah.
And it's been working out great.
I mean, you can't make all the choices for a child.
No, that's absolutely right. Yep,
You'll
and
have the
that's,
same problems. You get aggression, you get reactivity. It's all the same problems. It's all animal
yep,
behavior.
yep. Yeah, he's cooled down quite a bit. Um, he won't. So I get up, like I said, at 5 o'clock in the morning. I think in the last video, and nowadays I won't even. I'll say, hey, you want some food, and he'll get up for food and go right back to sleep, as opposed to me forcing him out. And he seems to do better that way too. It's
Did
about
he?
10 hours, but
Yeah.
what's that?
You just feel like you're doing less with them?
More.
Less is
We're
more,
we're
right?
taking them. Yeah, definitely. We're going out on, before it was like a mile, 2 mile hikes. Now I'm spending 2, 3 hours out there with him. We're both getting back. We get home. He's pooped. I'm pooped. He'll lay down. We'll veg
Awesome.
out for a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah. It's great. The exercise is helping both of us actually. So
That's
it's
amazing.
nice to.
That is
Yeah,
amazing. So on a scale like
definitely.
from 0 to 100%, where do you think you are right now?
Probably
On
about
on what you
80.
want, on what you want from your dog. That's what it boils down to.
We're about 80% there.
Okay.
There's a couple things that he still does. He doesn't viciously attack, but if he's scratching something up or destroying something, and we'd say, "Hey, what are you doing?" And he'll look back and growl.
Yep.
That's a lot better than attacking, but we still will want to get to that point where we say, "Hey, what are you doing?" And he can look and think about what he's doing.
Yeah. And you're letting him choose to disengage. That's the big thing right now.
Yep.
And that is so
And it's
important with every dog.
yeah, that's definitely. We've completely turned around what we've learned prior to speaking with you. It's a completely different method of training, and it's working so much better.
Yeah. I'm so glad to hear it. It's gonna take. It's
Yep.
still gonna take time. I mean, it's just a journey we're
Yeah.
both gonna take. He's
Yep.
got a lot of learning to do yet.
hmm
It's a journey you got to
And
go
he's
together.
young.
Yep.
And he's young too. He's not even 2 yet. So
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah,
But now you know what you're in for. Now you know you're getting to know your dog. Your dog is getting to know you, and he's becoming independent instead of dependent.
yep.
Because all,
That's
all
absolutely.
all training really does is create dependency, right? It's always look to me, look
Yep.
to me, look to me, but they can't understand the environment, and so that's what you're giving them is independence in
Yeah,
reality.
yeah. And I think that's helping him a lot too. Is knowing that he doesn't have to rely on what we say and what we do throughout the day, and he can kind of make his own decisions
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
path
obviously
for the
within
day.
reason. Within reason. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm not going to let him chew on a piece of plastic or something like that he finds. But,
yeah.
he's been pretty good about letting things go, um, as in like garbage and stuff like that he finds, because he is a scavenger. He's been a little better about that. Some of the stuff, I mean, that's a work in progress, definitely.
Yeah.
But instead of taking it from him and risking getting bite, now we just, if it's like a napkin or something like that, we just ignore it. And that's a big thing too, is that when we're getting in with him, like you said, when there is an issue, we're calm and collected now, as opposed to going up and going, "What have you got? What have you got?" Where it's just calmly, and if it's something that's not going to cause him immediate harm, we ignore it, and he eventually just drops it.
But it's amazing as well because having a stress about a dog can affect your whole life, right?
Yeah.
And when your stress level comes down over your dog, you tend to stress less about your life, and it's just you're both becoming more calm, right?
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
huge.
Yep. I think it's helped us emotionally
Yeah.
too. As getting bloody bitten, every day it takes a toll on you, and you kind of just you wonder, like, why is this happening? What am I doing wrong? And
So
for that
Tana,
not to help him.
how do you
Yeah.
feel about it?
I feel really good. I'm glad to not be getting bit anymore.
Hmm. So you're not scared of him anymore? You're not really. You're starting
No,
to
I'm
get
not.
over all that. Awesome. That's
I'm
awesome.
not afraid anymore.
Excellent. I love hearing that. There's nothing worse than being scared of your own dog.
I know.
And it's the same thing. I mean, you're scared of what your dog is going to do, right?
Mhm.
And that's all the whole thing. Like you were both in a trauma bond with your dog, and now it's starting to heal.
Yep.
That's what it comes down to. I am so tickled pink to hear, and I'm excited to see updates in the future because I mean you're almost there, right? It's all about you picking your goals and meeting those goals. And if you're 80% of what you're happy with of the dog you want, that's wonderful so far. Considering where you came from, have you talked to your vets?
Mhm.
Have you told your vet what's going on?
Yeah, we've told the vet that he. Funny, when I initially told them that I was going to start weaning him off the medication. It was the secretary that I spoke to taking a message for the vet, and she said, "Nah, it's not going to work." and basically hung up on me. So I haven't been in contact with our vet besides setting up the appointment on the 8th. I did call them back and talk to that secretary again about 2 weeks later, about a week ago, and said, "Hey, it's working." I said, "Hey, he's doing great. We're not going that route." And she said, "Oh, I'm so happy." And that was just about it. So, like I said, the behaviorist we pretty much canned. It was a waste of money.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, And you're not alone. I mean, there's so many trainers or so many owners out there right now spending thousands and thousands and thousands. I've talked to owners that spend upwards to $30,000 on all this stuff, and it's still they're locked up at home. They can't do anything.
Oh yeah, we're about $3 or $4 grand deep, and into just behaviorists and medication and stuff. So,
and the fact that none of it worked, right?
Yeah. No, not really. It got worse. It got worse and worse until we hit the brakes and started taking the medication away and letting him have his own options and stuff. That's when it really started to get better.
Wow, I'm glad for you.
Yeah.
3 weeks is a pretty quick turnaround for the average dog.
Yeah, he caught on quick.
Dogs are intelligent, but we got to let them choose and use their brain, right?
Yep.
That's the big thing.
Yep.
If you keep taking away the dog's choice and keep taking away the dog's positive reinforcement, they never learn anything.
Yeah, yep. And
they can learn a lot of things, but learning and understanding is two different things. In order to understand something, you got to choose to explore it.
Yep.
Either with your nose or understand it, read up on it, whatever have you, right?
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of bad, weird information out there that people are trying to give other people, and it's simple. It's really simple. It's not as difficult as everybody makes it sound. And as long as you're willing to do anything, and think out, have alternative methods of thinking, compared to what everybody else is telling you. That's all it is. That's all it is. You just have to listen.
So, if you had a message for dog owners, what would it be?
Listen to your dog. Let them decide what they want to do within reason, and things will start getting better. That's really all it is. Just give them the opportunity to make decisions for themselves. That's it.
Pretty simple, isn't it? Now, the nice thing is, I got to say thank you for letting me put these public, because it is going to be a great learning tool. I'm just another voice in the crowd. I'm just another voice in the crowd. It has to come from dog owners.
Yep.
It's your message from a dog owner that's going to help.
Yep, and that's absolutely why I wanted to get on here and do this for you, because I'm a convert, man, 100%. We are doing so well right now that I couldn't not give an update like this. I had to.
Yeah, I'm so bloody glad to hear it. I'm so happy for you, Ashley. And if you ever get another dog in the future, you know exactly what to do now.
Absolutely, yep. For sure.
Yep. So is there anything else?
No, I think that's it. I just wanted to give you a brief update and let you know what's going on. We'll stay in contact, I'm sure.
Please do. I want to hear every little
as you make
jumps and whatnot, because the more every dog is different, and I'm learning something from you. I'm learning something from every consult that I can do, right, and apply it to somebody else.
Yep.
The day you stop learning is the day you may as well hang up your freaking
absolutely
sign, right?